Welcome to the first Rashid Jackson sales training video. The first thing we're going to talk about, and I'm going to get my little pad to write down, the meet and greet. That's the first thing about any sales. You want to be able to introduce yourself to these clients, be able to build some rapport with them. You're going to hear that word a lot, building rapport, and you got to do that. Because there's no way you're going to get to the end, because the end of the line is a sale, right? And you're going to have a beginning point and you're going to have an end point. And it's like, you see, I drew a line, because this line right here is going to represent the start of the sale to the end of the sale. And you got to have a process. You're going to have a process with sales. That's the main thing, having a process. And when you deviate that process, sometimes some people, you'll realize you can deviate, but instead of you going in a straight line, you kind of do this. And what happens? Time. You don't want to waste time, guys. If you're new to the sales game, introduction is important, because listen, and let's start with you. How you present yourself is very important, because you don't want to present yourself to clients looking any kind of way. Being well dressed is going to be the thing that's going to set you apart from 90% of other salespeople. 90% of salespeople, they just wear their uniform. If they got a company shirt, you just wear that. I'd be different. And I ain't saying you can't wear that sometimes, but put you on a nice polo shirt or a nice button-up shirt, put some cologne on, a nice watch. I'm not saying go spend a lot of money up front. That's not what I'm telling you to do. I don't like spending a lot, and I don't. I try to bargain shop all the time. I look for thrift stores and all that. But appearance is going to be the first thing. And we're going to write that down, guys. We're going to put that down on our notepad. Appearance. Appearance is the first thing in my meet and greet. This is my meet and greet. Everybody got their own way, but mine starts with appearance. You got to be on point before you put yourself out there in the world. No matter what you're doing, no matter if you're selling, anything. Appearance is going to be the first thing. Our second key point here, it's going to be confidence. Rashid, what do you mean by confidence? I got you. Let me write it down first, because I like to jot stuff down. You're going to realize writing stuff down helps too. I'm going to explain writing stuff down too, because writing stuff down makes your subconscious mind work harder. So when you got goals and stuff with this, write it down. You got a sales goal, write it down. So confidence. You got to have confidence, guys. You can't just go out here and be, oh, hey, how you doing? No, you gotta be like, hey, how's it going, man? My name's Rashid. I work for XYZ company. What brings you in today? Confidence. You gotta have that. If you don't have the confidence, you're not gonna get far in sales. Because I've seen guys come in, they're just not confident, they're shy, they're just not gonna make it. It's not gonna happen. I'm trying to tell you, if you're not confident, you be confident in what you say, you're not gonna make it. So appearance and confidence are gonna be the first two steps of that meet and greet. Before we even said a word, you got to speak confidently. Sales are the most simplest thing, but people overcomplicate it. So if you got your appearance down and you're confident, you go walk up to this person, you say, hey, how's it going? My name's Rashid. I work for XYZ company. What brings you in today? And they'll tell you what brings them in today. And you have to know your product. If they say, let's do cars, for example. Let's say you're working for Toyota. They say, hey, I'm looking for a RAV4. Oh man, the RAV4? Those are amazing cars. We have so many of them. We have all kinds of trim levels, all kinds of colors. You know what? Let's get you on in here. Let's narrow down our trim packages and all that. And let's get some information on that, and let's show you the exact vehicle that fits you and your family's needs. Something like that. And like I said, you can tweak it per person, but something like that, when they say that, is good. But make sure when you walk up to them, you need to shake everybody's hand. Write that down. You see, I'm going to write it down. I'm going to act like I'm you guys. Shake everyone's hand. Why do you shake everyone's hand? Some people don't do that. It sets you apart. Some people just be closed off. Hey, how's it going? Not even shaking hand. You got to have that hand out. They'll pretty much tell you their name right off the rip most of the time. There's some people that won't. But that means you got to build some more rapport, and you'll get that later. You want to shake everyone's hand. I'm talking about from the father to the wife to the kids, everybody. Just shake everyone's hands. Make you feel personable. People buy stuff from people they like. You see it even on the digital side. Why do you buy people's clothing brands? Why do you buy people's courses? You buy from people you like. So if someone doesn't acknowledge you, would you buy from them? No, no, you wouldn't. So that's gonna be a part of before you even get someone to get to the point where you're talking about different products and options that you have. You need to shake everyone's hands. That's what's gonna set you apart from everyone else. And like I said, speaking confidently and having your appearance in order, that's cool too. But shaking everyone's hands, the more basic thing you can do that's really gonna set you apart. And like I said, you gotta build some rapport with them. If you see anything during this meet and greet process, and the meet and greet don't have to be long. I mean, but in the first 2 to 3 minutes, you need to build some rapport, get people to let their guards down with you. And that's by this. What is that? Smiling. Get people to let their guards down, guys. A lot of you just looking mean or looking scared. The people can sense. I'm big in believing that people can sense the way that you are thinking in the inside by the way you portray yourself on the outside. So you need to smile, be happy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, that's what I'm saying, appearance and feeling good about yourself goes a long way, because you gotta feel like you are the best ever in life. Like, you gotta just wake up in the morning and love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you ain't gonna go out there on the court and perform. That's why I like to call it the court, the field. Like you playing football or basketball. I call sales like that. But if you don't have that there, nothing's gonna go good. If you don't have that smile and just be personable and be human, nothing's gonna happen. So it's a difference. If I walk up to you like this, hey, how's it going? People be like, oh man, he's scared. He don't know what he's doing. Or if I look bad when I'm doing it, people's gonna get tensed up already. And you know, most of the time when people come to buy something, they do get tensed up anyway. They're like, you trying to get me to spend my money? You're trying to get over them. You want to drop people's guards, drop their guards, and you can do that. Drop the guard. Just start off doing right. So let's walk through a quick meet and greet here, and we're gonna break that down. Let's do it. So you got your nice clothes on. You walk up to them with a smile. Hey, how's it going? My name's Rashid, and you are? Shake hands, shake hands, shake hands. Boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, you got an Alabama shirt on. I like it. I like it. I like it. Little stuff like that. Just play with them a little bit. Make them feel good. Then after that, what brings them in today? You get that information. Oh, I'm trying to look at the Telluride. Oh man, the Telluride. You picked the most amazing vehicle out there. There's no vehicle better than the Telluride. You know what I'm saying? You gotta believe in what you're selling too. So, tell them that. Then tell them this also. Do you want to save some time? It's a lot of vehicles on the lot. You want to save some time instead of walking out there? Come on into the dealership and let's sit on down. Let's look at our trim levels and figure out what features and everything you need so we can find the best vehicle that suits you and your family. Does that sound fair? They'll be like, yeah, that sounds fair enough. Come on in. And we can do that with any form of sale. We can do that, but just for this sake of the role play, we're just going to use a car dealership. But see how I did that there? That way I went about doing that was the most simplest way of doing that. And I did everything and I lined it up. My appearance was on point. My confidence was on point. How I talked to them was on point. How I shook everybody's hand was on point. Now they're inside, their guard is dropped. So that's how you do a successful meet and greet as a salesman. It's not hard. I'm trying to tell you guys, not hard. You just got to do it the right way, have that confidence, have your appearance on point, and talk to everybody and build rapport in the first 2 to 3 minutes. Because that's where people decide they like you in the first 5 minutes. You ain't telling me they don't. They can decide. Because if I'm talking to somebody, I'll decide if I like you in the first 5 minutes. So that's basically the meet and greet. That's the only thing we're going to break down in this video. The next video we might do, follow-up or different things like that. That's just what I wanted to give you all here. If you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to come down in my comments below. I love to hear you guys' opinions on things of that nature. If there's anything I can answer, anything I can help y'all with, feel free to let me know down below. This is Rashid here, signing off. You know where I'm at on socials. Instagram, I'm there. Rashid the Car Guy. I do automotive stuff too, but also I like to teach y'all to sell. I'm on TikTok, Rashid the Car Guy, and I'm on here at Rashid Jackson. Peace out, guys. You all be safe. Have a very blessed one. Peace.